We humans are drawn to the unknown like moths to a flame. The darkness holds a certain allure, a promise of mysteries yet to be unraveled. And few mysteries captivate our collective imagination quite like the idea of alien abduction. Is it possible that we are not alone in the vast expanse of the cosmos? Could beings from other worlds be visiting us, studying us, even abducting us for their own inscrutable purposes? These questions have fueled countless science fiction novels, movies, and late-night conversations. But what about the stories that don't originate on the page or screen? The accounts from seemingly credible people who claim to have experienced something truly extraordinary. Something they can't explain. These are the stories that send shivers down our spines, that make us question everything we thought we knew about reality. These stories aren't always easy to dismiss. They come from everyday people, people who seem rational and grounded, people who have no reason to lie. And yet their stories are so bizarre, so outside our everyday experience that it's hard to know what to make of them. Join me as we delve into the chilling world of alien abduction, exploring the stories, the theories, and the unsettling possibility that we are not as alone as we think. Over the years, many esteemed scientists and seasoned investigators have shared their own encounters with the unexplained, often involving alleged contact with extraterrestrial beings. One such encounter is the story of Travis Walton, a logger who claimed to have been abducted by a UFO in 1975 while working in the Apache Sitgreaves National Forest. Travis's story gained national attention, becoming one of the most well-documented and intensely debated cases of alleged alien abduction. Another chilling account is that of Whitley Strieber, a respected author who described his own terrifying experiences with beings he believed to be extraterrestrial. Strieber's books, particularly Communion, sent shockwaves through popular culture, bringing the concept of alien abduction into the mainstream. These stories, and countless others like them, paint a haunting picture of encounters with beings that seem to defy our current understanding of science and reality. The witnesses often describe similar details: strange lights in the sky, missing time, and a profound sense of fear and disorientation. So how do we begin to make sense of these seemingly impossible events? Some researchers and theorists propose explanations rooted in the mystical and paranormal. Could these beings exist on a different plane of existence, one that intersects with our own in ways we don't fully comprehend? Ancient astronaut theorists, for example, suggest that extraterrestrial beings have visited Earth throughout history, influencing our myths, religions, and even our very evolution. They point to ancient texts, artwork, and archaeological sites as evidence of these early encounters. Others explore the possibility of interdimensional travel, suggesting that these beings could be traversing the fabric of space-time, appearing in our reality from dimensions beyond our perception. The concept of a multiverse, with its infinite possibilities, also fuels speculation about the nature and origins of these alleged visitors. Science fiction has long explored these themes, but what if there's more to these seemingly fantastical ideas than we realize? While the mystical and the unexplained hold a certain allure, it's important to approach these stories with a healthy dose of skepticism. Many researchers and scientists offer more rational explanations for alien abduction experiences, often grounded in psychology, neurology, and even environmental factors. Sleep paralysis, for example, is a condition that can cause temporary paralysis and hallucinations, often involving a feeling of pressure on the chest and a sense of an ominous presence in the room. Could this explain some of the terrifying details reported in abduction accounts? False memories influenced by media, cultural narratives, or even suggestive questioning can also play a role in shaping our perceptions and interpretations of events, particularly those that occur during periods of stress, trauma, or altered states of consciousness. Similarly, the power of suggestion, especially within group settings, can lead to the creation of shared experiences and narratives, even if those experiences are not based in objective reality. The Mandela Effect adds another layer of intrigue to the conversation about alien abductions and alternate realities. This phenomenon, named after the collective false memory of Nelson Mandela dying in prison in the 1980s, suggests that our perception of reality may not be as fixed or reliable as we think. Proponents of the Mandela Effect point to Other examples of shared false memories, such as the spelling of the Berenstain Bears or the color of Darth Vader's lightsaber, as evidence that our reality may be susceptible to glitches, shifts, or even external manipulation. Could the Mandela Effect be connected to the phenomenon of alien abduction? Some theorists believe so, suggesting that these encounters could be evidence of parallel universes bleeding into our own, or even deliberate manipulations of our timeline by unknown forces. While the Mandela Effect is a fascinating topic for discussion, it's important to note that there is no scientific consensus on its validity, and many explanations attribute these shared false memories to cognitive biases, memory errors, or the spread of misinformation. One of the most common and unsettling elements of alien abduction stories is the phenomenon of missing time. Witnesses often report hours or even days unaccounted for, with no clear recollection of what transpired during those periods. Some theorists believe that this missing time could be evidence of time dilation, a concept explored in Einstein's theory of relativity, where time passes at different rates depending on relative motion or gravitational fields. Another theory suggests that abductees may be experiencing screen memories, a psychological defense mechanism where the mind blocks out traumatic or disturbing events and replaces them with more benign or easily processed memories. These screen memories, often fragmented and symbolic, may mask the true nature of the experience, protecting the individual from the psychological impact of confronting something truly terrifying and inexplicable. Hypnosis is often used in an attempt to recover these lost memories, but the reliability of hypnosis as a tool for retrieving accurate memories remains a subject of debate within the scientific community. Critics argue that hypnosis can be highly suggestive, potentially leading to the creation of false memories or the distortion of existing ones. Conspiracy theories abound in the realm of ufology, with many suspecting that governments around the world are engaged in a massive cover-up of extraterrestrial activity. Some believe that governments are withholding evidence of alien contact, perhaps to avoid widespread panic or to maintain control over advanced technologies that could revolutionize our world. The Roswell incident of 1947, in which the US military initially reported the recovery of a flying disc before later retracting the statement and claiming it was a downed weather balloon, remains a focal point for conspiracy theorists to this day. Other alleged cover-ups involve secret government programs dedicated to studying recovered alien technology or even communicating with extraterrestrial beings. Theories about Area 51, a highly classified US Air Force facility in Nevada, often feature prominently in these narratives. While government secrecy and the potential for classified information always leave room for speculation, it's important to approach these claims with a critical eye, separating credible evidence from unfounded speculation. The study of UFOs and alien abduction experiences continues to evolve, with new technologies and approaches emerging to shed light on these enigmatic events. Citizen scientists play an increasingly important role, using smartphones, drones, and sophisticated cameras to document and analyze potential UFO sightings. Organizations like MUFON, the Mutual UFO Network, collect and investigate reports from witnesses around the world, attempting to identify patterns and anomalies that could point to extraterrestrial activity. Advances in fields such as astrobiology, which explores the possibility of life beyond Earth, also contribute to our understanding of the potential for alien life and the likelihood of contact. Despite decades of research and investigation, the question of whether we are alone in the universe remains unanswered. The search for definitive proof of extraterrestrial life, whether through contact with intelligent beings or the discovery of microbial life on other planets, continues to captivate our collective imagination and drive scientific exploration.